Today, my special guest is Florent Maisonneuve from Alvarez & Marsal. Florent, it's great to see you at ADIPEC. Thank you for being here today.
Hello, Rebecca. Great to speak to you again. Happy to meet you again.
Florent, you just come out of an important leadership roundtable discussion. Tell me what it was about.
So the topic was about the new business model for IOCs and NOCs in the decarbonation world. And we talked about how renewable is a challenge in terms of valuation, but also how they need to invest in new talent, create new talent pool. And there's a real discussion. It was almost like Silicon Valley type of things. They realized that the industry needs to develop much more different type of businesses from the initial one and start to fuel innovation and create room for those teams to develop talent. Like, for example, having new venture, developing new partnership models. So there's a lot of energy in the energy industry for that.
Was there anything at all that surprised you about what was discussed or how it was discussed?
Yeah, it surprised me that we didn't speak too much about remediation. Everybody agreed that the oil production will still be needed for a number of years for energy sustainability, for access of people to cheap energy. So there was no debate about that. But kind of we missed a bit the discussion about remediation as probably something to involve in the next time, because with all that carbon that we have to use, maybe we have to find a better way to use it, to convert it to newer energy, etc. So that was not completely addressed in the room.
You tell me that it wasn't discussed as in depth as you might have expected. Why do you think that was?
Yeah, because I think there is a lot of things that could be done with the carbon we produce. We can reuse it to grow plants, to grow maybe some algae. We could use it to convert it to clean fuel. So there is a lot of things we can do with that CO2 instead of just emitting it. And I think this is probably the new venture that we're going to find out in the next decade is what can we do, because decarbonation will have to build cleaner energy, but also use the carbon again and do it for new energy. So that's probably something we can elaborate next time.
Lastly, you've flown in from Paris to be with us in Abu Dhabi for ADIPEC. There's one more day to go. What conversation are you keen to have that you haven't already?
Yeah, so the conversation I'd like to have more is what are the industry challenge in terms of investments? I mean, we today have a lot of money in the industry, which is good. So probably it's a good time to reallocate the portfolio and really build a more sustainable platform. And where are the places where we will relaunch investment and completely, you know that 2022 investment is still below 2019. So with all those profits, there is a lot to do. And I think that's important to know where the industry wants to steer the next 2-3 years.
We'll leave it there, Florent, but thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of ADIPEC.
Thank you for the interview and thank you for the time, Rebecca. See you next time.
That's all we have time for in this edition of the Thought Leadership Series by ADIPEC. Thank you for watching, and do find more interviews of this kind on social media, on LinkedIn and at adipec.com. We'll see you soon. Take care.